Dr. Dre.
Yes, sir.
This is interesting because a politician used his instrumental from Still Dre in her video without his approval.
Bad girl.
Exactly. I know why Dre basically ended up suing her, is threatening to sue her.
Mm-hmm.
And it makes sense because he doesn't want to be associated with politics and certain things that person believes in.
Yeah.
So let's go over
A lot of people don't, man.
the article. Rep Marjorie Taylor Greene used a Dr. Dre song to tout her political prowess, but she didn't have the green light for it, according to Dre himself. The Georgia lawmaker posted a highly produced clip to her social feeds showing her strutting her stuff through the halls of Congress, apparently flexing the fact that she helped get Rep. Kevin McCarthy elected as House Speaker after an excruciating process. In the video, you see her walking around and feeling herself, even taking a call from DT at one point, and all throughout, Dr. Dre's Still Dre beat is playing in the background. The fact she even knows the song took some by surprise, let alone her feeling free to drop it into her GOP-fueled vid. You can count Dr. Dre as one of those shocked to hear his work being used by MTG because he tells TMZ he never gave her the okay for this to happen. The mega producers tells us, I don't license my music to politicians, especially someone as divisive and hateful as this one. So yeah, he ain't a fan of her collab here in the slightest. No word on whether he plans to do anything about it or if he's going to let it be. Fact is, Republican politicians have used popular songs for their political purposes for years now, starting with the head honcho himself, Donald Trump, who does it often at rallies. Countless artists have told us they don't condone it, and some have demanded he stop, but Trump has continued on anyway, often without any real repercussions of the note. So what ended up happening, though, is Dre filed documents threatening to sue and told her delete the tweet and the video in general. So there's documents been posted.
Lady, what you thinking?
Yeah, and there it says Andre Young is the owner of the copyright in Still Dre with exclusive right to exploit same. Mr. Young has not and will never grant you permission to broadcast or disseminate any of his music. The use of Still Dre without permission constitutes copyright infringement in violation of, 17 USC, whatever. So that is a scary thing to get to from a huge, powerful person like that.
Right.
They sent the letter. Dre signed it. What's funny is how she responded to it.
Yeah.
That's the funny fucking thing about this. And this is exactly how politicians are and how they react when they don't get things their way. So let's see what she said. Turns out Dr. Dre's team took action, reaching out to Twitter to get the video taken down. As a result, Marjorie Taylor Greene tells us she's been locked out of her Twitter account for using Dre's copyrighted work without permission. That is hilarious. That's what you get. MTG also has some words of her own for Dr. Dre in an exclusive statement to TMZ. She says, while I appreciate the creative chord progression, I would never play your words of violence against women and police officers and your glorification of the thug life and drugs.
Yeah.
So to use the song instrumental is good enough for you, but you shit on the artist that actually made it? Like, what?
Yeah.
That just means she's mad that Dre.
She just, yeah, exactly.
That's all it is.
Yeah.
That's all it is. And you can tell. And I'm glad Dre slapped the shit out of her with this because Dre definitely doesn't need to be tied to some politicians and,
he made the right move, I think.
100%.
100%.
If I don't want to be tied to you and anything that you're doing, don't make it seem like I co-signed you.
Plus, it didn't even ask permission, like contact. She can contact Dre.
Easily.
And be like, hey, can I use it?
Yeah.
Like, not even doing that, just doing it.
Yeah.
Come on.
I mean, when you like, I guess for us it's different because we're not politicians, but when you're a powerful person, yeah, you should be reaching out to people and saying, because a lot of people are going to see it.
Yeah, she's not a regular person either. Like,
yeah.
She's verified. She's
for us, it's
politician, whatever. I don't know this lady that well, but I'm sure you could have made some moves to reach out.
100%.
Like, hey, I want to do this. Can I use your song?
1,000,000%.
Respectfully, that's what she should have done.
I'm glad, yeah, Dre.
Ugh.
I'm glad Dre,
Nice salty.
did his thing, and I want to play it.
He did that shit. He guilty as fuck.
She guilty as fuck.
Exactly.
Oh, damn, son.
Shots fired.
Oh.
Yeah, so shout out to Dr. Dre for shots fired, destroying that tweet. And I'm excited for new music from Dr. Dre in 2023. I cannot wait. Dre,
50.
stop
Damn.
waiting on the music. Release it. We heard you and Snoop Dogg got an album coming out. I want to hear that. And anything else you got working on. So
Yeah, we've been crying for too long waiting.
And fuck this politician. We don't really fuck with politicians in general.
Yeah.
Rich gang.
Game.